I don't know what's going on, Insomniacs. How you guys been? How you doing? Still keeping those downloads coming, still keeping those plays rolling. Thank you guys. Always appreciated. So, off work today. Got a text last night about being off work, which is why I didn't do this last night, because I was trying to go to bed so that I could get up early to go to work this morning. Well, that's not happening, so we're just going to go ahead and get into this today. And 2019 Women's March. Oh, last I had heard, this whole thing had gotten canceled because too many white women were upset that there weren't enough fucking black people out there. Pretty much. But it went forward. Now I'm looking at the end results of all this, and I can't believe I'm still hearing the same bullshit rhetoric we've been hearing for like 4 or 5 years now. Okay? Ladies, I hate to break it to you, but you have all the same fucking rights as men do. You really do. I know, I'm just some smug straight white male. Oh, I'm some cis-normative fuck. Why the hell would you want to listen to moi? Oh, because I don't give a shit what color you are or what the hell hangs between your legs. All I care about is, hey, can you hang? Yes? No? All right. Those are the only fucking options for me. I'm just, again, with this fucking pay gap thing. All right, well, then let's go talk to my homegirl, Alicia, who makes the same amount of money as I do, and let's just go find out if she's getting any less money than I am. Because my boss is the cheap fuck, and I'm 100% positive that if he could hire women for cheaper, he would only hire women. That's it. A 70-year-old man with a 45-year-old girlfriend. You think he doesn't love fucking women? Yeah, he does. And she's a fitness instructor. Boom. She's out there doing her fucking thing. And she's got a hard job. She works hard. She has to deal with whiny fucking people all day. All right? You think she's doing it and making less than a guy sitting right next to her who's got the exact same experience? No. She's still fucking kicking ass. All right? You think she's whining and bitching and moaning that I don't make as much money or they make more because they have a penis? No, not happening. Not happening. Alicia makes the same amount as I fucking do. And I've been working there for probably 3 months longer. So much for that fucking cis white male privilege. And I'm not complaining. The girl works her ass off. I enjoy working with her. Not only does she work her ass off, but when she's done with a project that sees that somebody else isn't quite done, she'll run over and help them finish up while they're getting the next part loaded up. So, you know, the girl works her fucking ass off. Makes the same amount of money as me is my fucking point here. And it's okay. That's not a bad thing. So can we knock this shit off about, oh, well, women don't make as much money? Yes, you fucking do if you put in the fucking time and the effort. If she works 3 days less than me, then no, she doesn't make the same fucking amount because she didn't work all that fucking week, but vice versa. If I don't fucking work, then I don't get the same fucking amount of pay as she does. Knock it the fuck off, people. It takes 5 seconds on fucking Google to find out how they come up with this wage gap bullshit. And they don't take into consideration any fucking variables other than you make X, you make Z. Well, let's find out what Y is. Y is not fucking reality, okay? That's the average. My temperature, I run 97.1. Average temperature is 98.6. Do you know how much of a pain in the ass it is when I go to a hospital? They go, oh, well, you're only running a slight fever of 99. No, motherfucker, for me, that's like running a temp of 101. Okay, so averages are not definitive of everyone, you fucking morons. God, I wish Katie was on for this. I wish I had Katie here for this one. I know the last one was kind of crazy and kind of chaotic, but for fuck's sake, Katie makes more money than I do. Only because my boss has decided to fucking cut some hours out of the week. But outside of that, she would still make more money than me because she makes 12 and change an hour to my 10 an hour. So where's your fucking shit now? Because everybody always wants to point to this anecdotal shit of, well, I know this person and they this and they that. All right, well, fine. Then I'm going to pull that same kind of bullshit logic. Where's your excuse now? Where are those assholes at? And ladies, please, insomniatalx@gmail.com. If you disagree with anything that I'm saying here, please feel free to get on and chew my ass about it. I'm more than happy to read that shit on here. All right? Wow. People are so dumb. People are so fucking dumb. They really think that you don't have the same fucking rights as I do. You really don't think that? Oh, man. I don't know what else to do with this type of stupid shit. By the way, everybody keeps going, oh, we had 100,000 people out at the march. That's such a great turnout. Except for the fact there's 350 million fucking people in the United States, so you're like 0.01%. Fuck off. I'm not saying you don't have the right to go out there and get pissed off. Absolutely. But if you're going to get pissed off about something, at least have some more fucking information rather than quit spitting out one stupid headline that you read one fucking time 6 years ago and think that it's legit. It's not. It's stupid. It's pathetic. And fuck you, BuzzFeed, for promoting that shit. Yeah, I said it. BuzzFeed loves to jump on that kind of shit. Fuck BuzzFeed. Drink coffee. Delicious. Love coffee. Shit's yummy. But seriously, man, it's getting beyond. Like, if women are so much smarter than us, then how have you guys not figured this shit out by now? Huh? That's what I want to know. How is it that you can sit around and try and claim that you guys are so much smarter than men, but yet sit there and complain that men still run everything? Well, you're smarter than us. Figure this shit out. Clearly, that's not the case. It's just not. Stop playing into this stupid shit. Then you got people that go out to these fucking protests, and they're not even there to protest that. They're still just bitching about the president and this, that, and the other. It's like, this is a woman's march. Aren't you supposed to be coming here to talk about women's issues, not the president in and of himself, like he's the only concern? I get it if you don't like Trump. I don't really like Trump. I've said it from the very beginning before he got elected. I think he's a big fucking man baby. And now this shit going over the wall is basically the equivalent of a toddler going, I'm going to hold my fucking breath until you give me what I want. That's the equivalent. And, you know, Katie got mad at me the other day, and she was like, well, Congress is fucking blah, 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 blah. I'm like, well, he's the fucking president. He needs to go in there and go, look, motherfuckers, you sit the fuck down. You sit the fuck down. This is what we want. Let's make this fucking happen. At some point, you got to quit going, well, they won't let me do it. And you have to get in there and go, hey, look, this is what needs to happen. We need to figure this shit out. Because guess what? They're all still getting paid. Been shut down for like a month. They're still getting paid. Nobody who has any kind of government-affiliated job has been getting paid for the past month. My mom won't be getting her food stamps for the next 2 months. But these assholes are still collecting checks. Somebody want to explain that shit to me? How about we don't get taxed as heavily as we were because you guys didn't work for a fucking month. Why the hell are we paying the taxes to a fucking government who doesn't fucking work? It's just, it makes no damn sense to me whatsoever. None. I can't figure this shit out. And if I were to look at my boss and go, hey, Jerry, I'm gonna take off for a month. I still expect you to pay me for that month. And I'm just going to fuck off and wait until you give me a raise. All right, let's put that in a better scenario here. All right, I want a raise. So I go to my boss and I go, hey, boss man, I want a raise. I've been here almost a year. I've been kicking ass. I've literally shed blood and sweat for you. All right, you know, I think I've earned my fucking raise. I can handle this. You give me whatever test you want to give me and put it in front of me and I'm going to pass it. And they just go, no, I'm not going to give you a raise. I go, well, fine, fuck you then. I'm going to leave until you give me a raise. Do you know how that would fucking play out? He'd go, okay, well, be gone. Fuck you. I'll find somebody else. Why aren't we doing that with our government? They're like, hey, we can't agree on what we were fucking anything. So we're just going to take some time off until one side caves. Not until we come to a compromise. Until one of these sides cave. That doesn't fucking work. That doesn't work in any other situation in life. You want to talk about, we don't have the same rights as men. Yes, you do. You just refuse to fucking use them. And now this other shit keeps going on because you want to be concerned with things that you already fucking got. No offense, ladies, but if we're going to go anecdotal on this, it's been my fucking experience with women that even when you get what you want, you still fucking bitch and moan about it. If you don't think that's true, look at all the women at the fucking Women's March. Tell me what rights you guys don't have. Please. Please fucking tell me a single fucking right that a woman has that a woman doesn't have that a man does. Please. Please fucking tell me in 2019. Don't worry, I'll wait, but this is going to be a really fucking long podcast if I'm waiting that long. You have all the same fucking rights. Okay? That's just what it is. The fact that you would rather stay at home with your fucking kids, which there is absolutely nothing fucking wrong with. The fact that you would rather stay at home with your kids rather than work 80 fucking hours a week does not dictate the fact that men make more money than you. In the sense of they're earning more just because they're men. No, they earn more because they worked fucking 80 hours a fucking week when you sat at home after working 25. That's why I made more fucking money than you. Let's look at overtime hours. How come that hasn't been done? Just strictly look at the overtime of men versus women, and you'll find out why men make more fucking money. Oops. Because biologically, we are the providers and protectors, which means that we don't have as much to do with kids. Okay? I love my daughter. I love spending time with her. I love playing with her. But at the end of the day, Daddy's job is to make sure she has what she needs. Mommy's job is to give her what the fuck she wants. When she gets scared, she doesn't run to mommy, she runs to daddy. When she gets hurt, she runs to daddy because she wants daddy to save her and protect her. My toddler, nobody fucking taught her that. Nobody taught her that daddy would come save her if something hurt her. No, she ran to daddy because it's fucking biological. It's ingrained in our survival instincts that daddy is the protector. Deal with it. I don't get why. Why is that such a bad thing if daddy is there to protect the household? And that means physically, financially, emotionally, and things of that nature. Yeah, but mommy is there predominantly to make sure that you know that you're okay because daddy busted his ass. Now, this is just my opinion. And again, I have no problems with being I've been a stay-at-home dad. Okay? Which, by the way, ladies, best and easiest fucking job I've ever had in my life. Seriously, though. Easiest damn job I've ever had in my life. Do you know what happened? When I was a stay-at-home dad, let me give you a quick little story here. When I was a stay-at-home dad, my ex went to work. And she worked, 6-8 hour days and stuff like that. So she's working full-time, which means I am 100% a full-time stay-at-home dad. Wow. Do you want to talk about the best job ever? I had to stay at home all day, hang out with my kid, and that's about all the fuck that had to happen. He helped me clean up. He liked cleaning up. He loved to help and everything, so I guess that's one benefit. But he liked to help me clean up, so she came home. House was cleaned up and stuff like that. Occasionally, I'd already have dinner ready, especially if kiddo was hungry and things like that. So being a stay-at-home parent is a really fucking easy job in relation to going out and doing hard fucking labor. Okay, there's nothing really hard about being a stay-at-home parent. And if you disagree with that, well, you're entitled to disagree with that. But the point is, maybe you just suck at being a parent because you'd rather stick them in front of a fucking TV screen or in front of your phone because you can't deal with the realities of actually being a fucking parent. Even though you wanted that kid so bad. Ladies, this goes back to wanting something so fucking bad, and then when you get it, you do nothing but sit around and bitch and moan and complain about it. You don't think about things all the way the fuck through, but you're so much smarter than we are. Look, some people are dumb, some people are not, okay? It doesn't matter what's between your legs. But the vast majority of you people going out to the fucking Women's March, I feel confident enough in saying that you're fucking stupid. You don't look into shit outside of what you want to fucking hear. And once you have the information you want, you ignore everything else and you run wild with it. Problem is, you end up looking really stupid because you don't know the other side of the argument. And it tends to be based more on logic. I hate to break it to you. I only make 77 cents on the dollar to a man. Yeah, that leaves us with 30 cents, bitch. You know what? You want equality as far as work goes? Okay. Well, then you should work 60 hours a week and I should work 60 hours a week rather than me working 80 and you working 25. How about we split that shit right down the middle? How about more women die in fucking work-related accidents because that field is still dominated by men too. You guys want to die as much as we do? You guys want to commit as much suicide as we do? We're going to talk about that kind of shit because that's really going on. That's a reality. We're going to talk about that too, or are you just going to bitch and moan that women have what they've asked for? And by the way, I don't know if a lot of you women realize this, but the only reason why women have the right to vote is because men decided to fight for it. Because once women realized that they were going to have to go do some hard shit like the draft, you guys decided, well, no, never mind. We don't want to vote because that means that we have responsibilities on top of getting what we want, and we don't want the responsibility part. Does that sound familiar to anybody in the past fucking 5 years? Women want equal rights, but then you watch a video where some girl starts some shit, hits a guy, gets hit back, and immediately goes, how could you hit me? I'm a girl. Because equal rights. They also mean equal lefts. See, what I think you really mean is you want equal privilege without any of the responsibility that comes along with it. You want the puppy without having to take it out on a walk. You want the kid without having to change the diaper. Well, fuck you. You don't get the good without the bad. You take the fucking bad and you run with that shit. If you can't handle the bad, then you don't deserve the fucking good. Especially when it was a decision that you fucking made. You go, I want to have a kid. Had nothing to do with the kid. The kid didn't ask to fucking be here. No child has ever been like, I want to be there. No, it doesn't work like that because people are fucking selfish and they go, I want one more of me. You ever notice that? That's a big issue that parents have and something that I struggle with and go, look, let the fucking kid develop their own damn personality. If they don't like Spider-Man like you do, then they don't like Spider-Man and you can't force them to like Spider-Man. Maybe a bad example of the Spider-Man things. My daughter likes Spider-Man. But case in point, if she didn't like Spider-Man, I can't force her to fucking do Spider-Man because it's something that I fucking like. I don't like Batman. I'm not a big Batman fan. Not since fucking the 90s, you know. Once Val Kilmer played Batman, it was all fucking over after that. Michael Keaton, fucking Batman. Danny DeVito is the Penguin, baby. All right, that's Batman for me. But my son likes Batman. I don't care. He likes Batman. He's into Batman. It makes him fucking happy. Good. You're a kid. That's what you're supposed to be. You're supposed to be happy. You should not be stressed the fuck out. Why do I feel like so many of these kids are stressed the fuck out nowadays? Because parents put them in those positions. They expect X, Y, and Z when the kids still hadn't learned A, B, and C. Stop it. Stop it. Let the fucking kids be kids, man. I can't wait to get in this argument with teachers because I'm not going to tell my kid they got to do fucking homework. They're like, well, it's required. Okay, well, is a teacher required to go home and teach after she gets off of work or he gets off of work? I don't fucking think so. So my kid is required to be a child when they're at home. That's my household. If you don't like that, I don't give a shit. You teach my kid while they're in school because when they're a kid, yes, that's their job. My kids don't work overtime. Fuck that noise. Well, they got homework. Well, then maybe they need study hall. Maybe you guys should allot them time in school to do fucking school work because it's not homework. Homework is work that I issue. That's chores. Teacher doesn't get to tell my kid what to do outside of the fucking school. You don't. You have no authority over my child outside of that fucking classroom. So part of me understands why a lot of these people are going, you know what, I'm just going to homeschool. But then here's the downside of that. How many of you fuckers can do 6th grade algebra? And you're going to teach your kids? Okay, good luck. Okay. And what's so funny to me about all these people deciding they want to homeschool their kids is these are all people who live in areas of the country that have the worst fucking education to begin with already. And it's like, what are you going to teach your kid? What are you really going to... You going to teach them anything past, like, fucking basic addition and subtraction, because they're going to need a lot more than that to survive in life. They need some fucking culture and things of that nature too, and you're not going to get that sitting them at home feeding them the same bullshit that you've been hearing for the past 40 fucking years. It's insane. There's a reason why we send kids to schools, because the people that are teaching them have been taught and licensed to do so. Everybody talks about having a license nowadays. Why do we require teachers to have a license if I could just sit at home and teach my kid any fucking thing that I want to, and there's nothing that anybody can do about that? Does that strike anybody as odd? That we require teachers to pay money to go to school, to get a license, so that they can then turn around and teach your fucking kid, and you're just like, nah, fuck that. I'm going to stay at home. I'm going to teach my kid the good word of Jesus. That's how that's going to go. They don't need to know nothing, but Jesus loves them. That's it. That's it. That's how we make entitled little cunts, too. It's a good job on you, you fucking idiots. All right, fine. You wanted to homeschool your kid? Go take a fucking test that shows that you can do any of that shit. Hang on, puppy's at the door. Gotta let this dork in. Hang on. I'll be back. Come on, Raven. Come on, Raven. Good girl. Good girl. Go lay down. Go lay down. Man, oh man, oh man. Some people are just dumb, and then they make dumb fucking decisions, which is fine if that's the only person that it affects. But when you're bringing kids into it, it's fucking stupid. You don't have the knowledge or know-how of how to fucking really teach your kid life skills. What are you going to teach them? What you know? Congrats. Great. And I'm not saying that you're fully ill-equipped. There may be some parents out there that actually are equipped to homeschool their kids and make sure they got them on the right track and everything. But why do I also get the feeling like this idea of homeschooling your kid is essentially just going to be, well, I'm just going to stick you in front of a fucking computer on like ABC Mouse or something. So you're not even going to actually teach your fucking kids. You're just going to find some program on the computer that told you that they were qualified, and you're going to go, well, this theme's okay. Nothing against ABC Mouse, by the way. I actually plan on putting that on so my daughter can start using it by the time she's about 3. I just kind of want to see if it'll help get her a little bit of a jump on things. I mean, she's really fucking smart to begin with. Hey! It's all right. Puppy trying to mess with shit. Lay down. Good girl. She got to lay right under me, though. What? What? You want to come here? You're getting too big to get up in my lap. You're getting too big for that shit. She's a good girl. Oh, yeah, you guys, update on the puppy. When I got her, she was roughly about 6 pounds. Now she's doubled that. She's about 2.5 months old now. Hey, quit chewing. You got to talk. Ah! Chewing on my damn jacket. Look at here, little missy. You got all kinds of fun shit to go chew on. You don't chew on my stuff. You know that. Anyway. This is why I was going to do a section on puppies versus kids, too. So maybe we'll do a short version of that. Puppies versus kids. All right, let's do this real quick before I get out of here. Because, again, stupid self didn't bother to check any time. So, again, I have no idea how long this one is going. I can talk, I swear. Which, by the way, guys, I think I'm going to make that a t-shirt. Because you guys know if you listen to these podcasts, I slip up every once in a while. My brain works faster than my mouth can compute. And I spit weird shit out and cram words together and end up usually doing something along the lines of take 2, I swear I can talk. So I'm thinking about doing that as a t-shirt idea. Where on the front, I just put the podcast name and logo. And then on the back, just say, I promise I can talk, or I swear I can talk. You know, I'm thinking about it. Maybe once we get up to like 1,000 downloads or something like that, I'll start doing some merch. Or if you guys pop over to the YouTube channel and start blowing up the YouTube channel or something, I might open up like do some t-shirts or something. I just think it'd be fun, but we'll see. That's all going to depend on you guys and how much you guys really want, because I'm not going to throw shit at you that you guys aren't going to fucking do or care about. Kind of be a waste of time and energy and effort, don't you think? And I got a toddler. I don't have time to waste any energy. And a fucking puppy, which might as well be a damn toddler. But okay, back to toddlers or babies and puppies. Babies and puppies here. Let's stay on subject, James. You got this. All right. Pros. They make you happy. I'm talking about both here. They make you happy, okay? They do make you happy. Unless, of course, you got a shit dog or a shit kid. But you love them. You do. You love them. Now, with a dog, it bites you. And you can go, you know what, you little fucker? We can take care of this right now. We got a couple different options here. Kid bites you. Kid fucks up. Stuck with it. Stuck with it. Pass people in the mall all the time. Girls will come up, oh my God, I want a baby. No, you don't. Shut up. You don't know what the fuck you're talking about. I hate people like that. If you see another couple with a baby and you think, I want a baby, go get a fucking dog. Go get a fucking dog. Because everybody wants a baby. Nobody wants to change a shitty diaper. Nobody. That's why parents argue over that all the fucking time. Okay? Puppies are easier. Puppies are better. But in ways, they're very similar to having a baby. From the aspect of, you have to teach them everything. You have to potty train them. You have to teach them there's a time that you can eat and there's a time that you need to not. You got to monitor everything they do. You have to make sure that they get the proper play time. You have to give them things that help them to be creative. More so on the kid range than the dog range. I don't know how many creative dogs there are. But those are things that you have to do for both. Difference being, I can leave my dog alone for 8 hours by itself and come back and it's still alive. Try that shit with a newborn. Do not try that shit with a newborn. Do not leave your newborn around by itself for 8 hours. Don't do it. You're an asshole if you do. It's kind of my point. If you don't have the time to pay attention to a fucking puppy, you definitely do not have the time to pay attention to a fucking human being. So go get a fucking puppy first, people. Have a dog first. That's all I'm saying. Use it as a test. It might seem kind of mean, but use the puppy dog as a test to see if you can really handle being a parent. It's a great way, in my opinion, to do that. All right? There's just, if you get a bad dog, you can take it back. That's all I'm saying. If you get a shit kid, you have to live with having a shit kid. And I gotta be honest with you, most kids are shit. Most kids are shit. All right, my kid's a 2-year-old. I don't know. She's fun right now. She could be a total little bitch in the next couple of years. She could be an asshole fucking kid. And that's the thing. With puppies, at least you kind of get to know their personality pretty quick. Within the first few months, you've pretty much got their personality down. It could take years for a kid to develop a personality or let that personality come out to the point where you even know it. Look, when I was a teenager, I smoked weed for 3 years before my mother even knew that I smoked weed. Okay? My mom's not dumb either. All right? She catches shit. I was just really good at hiding it. If you think that your kid isn't going to be able to hide shit from you, you are very fucking sadly mistaken. No parent wants to believe that their kid is going to be smarter than them or be able to outdo them in any way. But the fact of the matter is that's ultimately what we want for them. We want them to have a better life than what we had. Now, for me, that's not just financially. That's I want my daughter to and my son to both be financially better off, to be mentally better off, to be emotionally better off. So if they're able to get shit past me and sneak shit past me, they're kind of, in a weird way, doing exactly what I want them to do, because I want them to be smart enough to get things past me. Not because I want them to do shit that's wrong or anything like that, but I do want them to be smarter than me. So you would have to be smarter than me to get that kind of stuff by me without my noticing, okay? So in a weird way, it's kind of like, hey, that's kind of awesome. You pulled one over on your old man. All right. Now just know that you're going to get your ass whooped and you better not try that shit again. But, you know, you kind of do want them to be better. What are you chewing on? Hold on. Ray, what are you messing with? Give me that. All right. No, you can play with that. Never mind. Get rid of the glasses. It is bright as shit in my room right now, but I got to keep it bright, man. I've had a little bit of a headache, so I was trying to tone down on the lights. But, yeah, man, get yourself a puppy. Get yourself a puppy. And women, shut up. Yeah, I said it. Shut the fuck up. No one wants to hear you bitching about shit you already got. We're done. We're tired of it. This is why we don't take you fucking seriously. Okay? It just is. You can't bitch about wanting to get paid on payday. You fucking assholes. The hell is wrong with you? Hell is wrong with you? You want equal rights? Stop mouthing off to fucking men and then crying that you're a girl after you get fucking punched in the face. Stop asking for it and complaining when you get it. That's really what I'm trying to say, ladies. So, I guess the message today is get a puppy, not a kid. And quit crying about shit that you want when you get it. You want equal rights, you deal with equal consequences. That means no more crying, I'm a girl, okay? Doesn't work like that. There are biological differences between men and women. Raven! Quit it. Sorry. She's chewing on shit beneath me, I can feel it. And there's nothing under there for her to chew on. So, there are differences, as I said in the previous podcast, about we have differences. Get over it, okay? Those differences are okay, as I said before, but you just, people, stop complaining when you get the shit that you want and stop asking for shit that you already got. I guess it's really all it comes down to for me. And I think that's going to be it for today, guys. We might do another one a little bit later on. It'll probably be a little shorter or something along those lines, though. So, but for now, just enjoy it, guys. I hope you guys did. I always enjoy making these for you. Ooh, coffee got me burping in this bitch. But as always, guys, I love you. I will catch you on the next one. Peace, baby.